It's TuAaveli, Life After Christ, Part 3. If you haven't already, check out Part 1 and Part 2. Hit that like and subscribe button, comment, engage with me. So what's up there, everybody that's watching? I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna be sharing my testimony on the time that I walked a 3.5-hour walk from Whitsett, North Carolina to Greensboro. So we still in the timeline of 2023. Only been saved about 4 months. We left off on the time that I found the iPhone and was blessed with the $200 to be able to make it to the new job. $200, it didn't last long. Uber rides, still having to eat, spending money on whatever I had to spend it on, probably paid my phone bill. October come and I'm back in Greensboro, starting a whole nother job. The purpose of me going back to Greensboro, I will be able to have transportation to get back and forth to work, stack some money, and get a vehicle. So Alyssa, she's a graduate from North Carolina Central in Durham. It's a Saturday, her homecoming. Woke up that morning, really wasn't feeling it, didn't even really want to go to work, living with someone. I have to be motivated and, get out and get it. She comes in like, hey, it's my homecoming. I'm going to take you to work. When you get off, call me, and I'm going to call a Uber to come pick you up. Reason why she had to call a Uber, because I don't even have a phone. I have no phone. So that was the plan. When you get off, use someone's phone, call me, and I'm gonna call an Uber to pick you up. Before we get to Alyssa dropping me off at work, me not knowing that I will be walking a 3.5-hour walk later, I know someone watching, questioning, and wondering, why do I keep changing jobs? I'm a CDL driver. Well, I was a CDL driver. To be a CDL driver, you have to have a DLT card. I have multiple sclerosis, MS, that I was diagnosed with in 2020, which brought on anxiety, health issues that really kind of affected my ability with driving large vehicles, just mainly anxiety, just driving on highways. It's going to tie into the story on how I was able to make that long walk. I have adapted to getting around places and vehicles on back roads, just knowing back roads. Days that I would drive myself to work in a Alyssa vehicle, I would take the back roads. So I knew how to get to the job taking back roads. If I didn't know how to make it to the job using the back roads, then I would only be able to walk the highway. We pull up at the FedEx terminal in Whitsett. Alyssa wished me a great day, saying, hey, it's gonna be a good day. You're gonna get through it. Don't worry, just give it your all. I said, okay, it's gonna be a good day. Enjoy your homecoming. Talk to you later. I probably finished up around 3:30. Call Alyssa, straight to voicemail. Call her again, straight to voicemail. I went back into the terminal, call her. She answered. I'm like, hey, Alyssa, it's me. I'm off work, order the Uber. She's like, I can't hear you. I can barely hear you. Can you hear me? I'm like, Alyssa, I'm off of work. Call the Uber. She didn't have no phone service at the homecoming. I'm waiting. No Uber is showing up. I'm like, dang, what's going on? I'm just looking at people. I'm kind of scared to ask someone that I see leaving out, hey, could you give me a ride? Because I don't know nobody. I don't even have a phone at the guard shack. Now I'm calling again, blowing Alyssa up. Probably called over 100 times, straight to voicemail. I'm like, God, what is going on? I'm already prepared to walk. I don't know why, but I'm prepared to walk. I don't know how long of a walk it's gonna be, but I know that I'm just prepared to walk. This is October. It gets dark pretty early. So remind you, I got off at 3:30. Been sitting around trying to call Alyssa for like an hour and a half. It's probably like 5:15 now where I really got it in my head. I gotta take this walk now because it's finna get dark and The route that I have to walk is country. No lights, no sidewalks, back country roads. I leave the terminal at 5:15, starting this journey. I just know I keep looking behind me. Alyssa Mazda gonna show up. She gonna surprise me again because she has done that before. She has never failed. When it came to me, she has never failed. I'm walking. Sun is deciding to set. It's so dark, I have to walk in the middle of the road. It's so dark, and I'm not trying to exaggerate. I probably couldn't see my hand right in front of me. You know, if I put my hand like that, that's how dark it is. Now, when cars are coming towards me, it's blinding the heck out of me. But when cars are coming from the back, it gives me enough light to they out of the distance to kind of just see where I'm going. Looking at the stars, I'm just walking, just thinking about life. I made it to Alyssa's house at 9 something, and she wasn't even able to even make it to me if she could, because she had a situation where she lost her car keys at her homecoming. That's a whole nother story. It was a hell of an experience. She had made it home that Sunday morning, and she kind of told me her story on what happened. And it was like, I just remember because she woke me up, and she's like sitting at the she's sitting on the floor by the bed. It was just crazy. She was like, something, you should have just expressed to me more that you didn't want to go to work. we was just trying to, come to a conclusion about everything. I never forget that. But that was my last day at that job. Another testimony of TuAaveli life after Christ. I definitely hope y'all enjoy it. I'm getting more comfortable with telling these stories. Just reach out to me, like, subscribe, comment, engage with me so I can, I can answer questions that y'all may have about these stories that I'm telling. But yeah, I'm out. TuAaveli, Yahweh.